All right. Thank everyone for attending the meeting this evening for Planning and Zoning. So we'll start. If everyone would please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You can be seated. So we have one item on the agenda that we will review tonight and make a recommendation accordingly to City Council. So I'll turn the meeting over to Mike.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. So there's only one item, as Chairman Schaefer suggested, that for tonight's business, and that is for the City of Seaford, and it's for the Western Sussex Business Campus. It's located at the southeast corner of Herring Run Road and Ross Station Road. It's two parcels. Those being 331-5.00-4.00 and 4.11. The zoning is M1 Light Industrial, and the City of Seaford is seeking a subdivision for 4 lots in the Western Sussex Business Campus. The subdivision includes lots 1, 2, 7, and 8. This is the new business campus that was recently announced, and this is creating the first 4 lots for the developer to start working on. These are the 2 properties there. I kind of outlined them in red. The one on the upper side there is parcel 4.11. The bottom one is parcel 4, and just below that is the Ross Mansion and the FedEx building you can see on the picture, just to give you all a little shot of where the properties are located. This is the survey that we got done by the city engineer, GMB. This is for parcel 331-5.11-4.11. The current zoning is M1 Light Industrial, and those have a minimum lot size of 2 acres, minimum 200-foot width, and minimum 150-foot depth. 3 lots are coming off of this property. Lot 1 is 16.44 acres, and it is over 200 feet wide and over 150 feet deep. It's the larger parcel on the left-hand side in yellow there. Lot 2 is 7.49 acres, and it is also above 200 feet wide and over 150 feet deep. It's the larger, or the slightly less, it's slightly smaller than lot 1 there on the upper right-hand side of the property. And lot 7, 3.13 acres, and it is also over 200 feet wide and over 150 feet deep. It's the smallest parcel that's going to be cut out of this property currently, just on the bottom of the property there. It's also outlined in yellow. And this is parcel 331-5.00-4.00, and it's the same zoning, M1 Light Industrial, with a minimum lot size of 2 acres, the 200-foot width, and 150-foot depth. And this is where lot 8 is coming out of, and it is 17.38 acres, and it is obviously, you know, over 200 feet wide and over 150 feet deep. So if there's any questions at this time.
Okay. Anyone from the commission have concern or questions?
No. Not yet.
Not yet? Okay. Any questions from the public? And if there are any questions, if you could stand up so we could have your name and your address for the sake of those listening online, because they'll need to hear in the microphone.
I really don't have a question. I'm Teresa Wilson, and I'm the president of the Seaford Historical Society. We just have concerns because this industrial park is right next to our most wonderful property, and we don't want to lose any of the aesthetics of that property. We've met with Charles and Trish from the city, and they've assured us that the builder will work with us so that when we have events, we won't see these tall buildings in the background in pictures and so forth. And we're hoping that that will continue. And we also hope that the city, as they have in the past, will work with us to aesthetically put off so that there's a border between the 2 properties that will hide, I guess is the best word that I can come up with, this development. again, we understand the development. We know that Seaford is in need of something like this, but I hope you see our point too, that we're trying to preserve, protect, and present the history of Seaford, Delaware at the Ross Station and the Ross Mansion and the property, and we very much would like for that to continue. Thank you very much.
Okay, we appreciate that. Your comments have been noted, and we will make sure that they get to the city council at their next meeting. So no further questions from the public, so I'll close the public portion and turn it back over to Mike.
Thank you. So we'll move on to the findings of facts for tonight's agenda item. The project is City of Seaford / Western Sussex Business Campus Lot Subdivision. Owners are the City of Seaford, and the property is located on the southeast corner of Herring Run Road and Ross Station Road. Tax map and parcel numbers are 331-5.00, -4.00, and 4.11. The zoning industrial, M1 light industrial has the minimum lot size of 2 acres, a minimum 200-foot wide, and a minimum 150 feet deep. The proposed lots, lot 1 is 16.44 acres, and it is over 200 feet wide and over 150 feet deep. Lot 2 will be 7.49 acres, and it is also over 200 feet wide and over 150 feet deep. Lot 7 will be 3.13 acres, and it is also over 200 feet wide and over 150 feet deep. Lot 8 will be 17.38 acres, and it is also over 200 foot wide and over 150 feet deep. And planning and zoning is to make a recommendation to council this evening.
Okay, do I have a motion for recommendation?
I recommend approval of the subdivision of the 4 lots as presented tonight in the findings of facts.
I second it.
Okay,
Mr. Grassett,
I approve based on finding of facts.
Mr. Temple,
I approve based on findings of fact.
Ms. Spicer,
I approve based upon the finding of fact.
and Mr. Peterson.
I approve based on findings of fact.
okay, so these items will be taken to the meeting on May 25th-ish. So if there's no further items, I'll seek a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
I second it.
Okay, meeting adjourned.
There you go.
Wow.